Hi, I'm Ashley Rodriguez. I teach 5th grade reading and writing at Beckham Elementary. About 2 years ago, we were introduced to the RACE writing concept strategy in our classrooms. RACE stands for R, restate the question, A, answer the question, C, cite the textual evidence, and E is to explain how your evidence connects to your answer. Originally, when I first started, I was with kindergarten, so we began focusing on the R and A. So when I would ask students questions, I would teach them to repeat the question and have the answer and N all in a complete sentence. So when they got able to start writing, they would begin putting their sentences in that order. Last year, I went from kindergarten to 6th grade. So most of the students came to me with a strong foundation of an R and an A. And we really focused on hitting the C, which is citing textual evidence, and the E, which is explaining how the evidence is connected to the answer. When I first came to upper grades, a lot of times when you would ask students questions, it would be very short and simple. There wasn't a lot of conversation going on. Sometimes you get students who struggle. They have a hard time being able to restate that question and understanding that the answer goes into the sentence. This year, actually, I had been working with a student who struggled with it, all the way from the R to the E. About 2 weeks ago, we took a writing sample assessment over this because we do it monthly. And she has shown mastery in her R and her A, and she's getting the C, and we're still working on the E. But for her, this is huge growth, and it really came with just being persistent and working with her every day on it. Creating an environment in the classroom where they have to restate the question and giving an answer has really developed them to communicate better with their peers as well as their teachers, as well as seeing their writing develop more. When students are writing an informational text, it really sets the foundation for the whole paper, and it allows them to work through it a lot faster than having to be focused on one paragraph or their thesis statement for a very long time. When you ask your child a question, have them restate that question to you and answer. Sometimes what I tell my kids is, what if you want to go to the movies with your friends? How are you going to convince that to your parents? You need to have all the details in line, and that is where your C and your E comes in.